Okay, hopefully you have some thoughts about what to do here. For example, let's look at this region. Can we determine how many are here? Well, the 20 truck drivers include the 6 truck drivers who are in prison but not in love, the 4 truck drivers who are in prison and in love, and the 8 truck drivers in love but not in prison. In other words, the 6, the 4, and the 8 are part of, are all among the 20 truck drivers. Okay? So, what do we want to find? We want to find the number. What is this? This is the number of truck drivers who aren't in prison, who aren't in love. And that's going to be the 20 minus the 6 minus the 4 minus the 8, and I believe that comes out to 2. So now we know that there are 2 in this region. Okay, let's look at this region. Okay, that would be what? In prison, but not truck drivers and not in love. Okay, well, you have 25 in prison, and you've accounted for 6 of them here, and 4 of them here, and 4 of them here. So the remaining, whatever number, we'll figure it out in a minute, is obtained by taking the 25, taking away this 6, this 4, and this 4. 6 and 4 is 10, and 4 is 14. Subtract that from 25. Unless I've done my arithmetic wrong, that gives us 11 in this region. And then down here, and that region would be in love but not in prison and not a truck driver. That would be the 30 in love minus, let's say, the 8 who are in love, truck drivers, but not in prison, minus the 4 truck drivers in love in prison, because they're certainly in love, and the 4 who are in prison in love but aren't truck drivers. Okay, so that's 8 and 4 is 16, is 12, and 4 is 16. We subtract that from the 30 and we get 14. So I believe we have 14 here. Okay, so that's that stage. Now, before, we weren't able to calculate the number in this region outside of all 3 sets. Now we're going to be able to calculate that. So, how are we going to do that? Okay, well, I'll do that in the last step and do that in one more video.